Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Westeros Total War. We're playing as House Arryn. This is episode 3. In today's episode, we're going to be pushing upon King's Landing. In the last episode, we managed to take Antlers and Maidenpool. We did destroy House Joffrey and beheaded Joffrey Baratheon at Antlers. His head's currently on a pike there. We have Robert Arryn, the King in the East, the King of the Vale, and we have Eunar Royce ready to push. Now, unfortunately, we did destroy House Joffrey. I'm assuming Tommen must have been killed through a naval invasion from Stannis or from Driftmark here and killed him, or maybe the Tyrells or Renly killed him, but House Joffrey is destroyed. Now, I have actually gone and brought Randyll Tarly into the fold. I was umming and ahhing whether or not to marry Yelissa Royce to Ironwood, Anders Ironwood from House Martell, or try and snag just a really good general to help us push in this campaign. And I made the decision to try and snab Randyll Tarly, and we were successful. 48 years of age, he is a 5-star commander, Heartsbane. He has married Yelissa Royce, and he has now joined House Arryn. Now, unfortunately, Fossaway here is on the fort, and I don't think we can even push up through here because there's a lot of armies. There's a lot of Tyrell armies in and around here. So we're just going to have to hide in the forest here, quickly wait for Brandon Fossaway to pass, and we should be alright. So we have Antlers, Maidenpool, and we have the entirety of the Vale. Now, I have married Robert Arryn to Ariana Martell, and they have a child, Gerald Arryn. Harold is currently married to Usher Greyjoy as well. So what we want to do is we want to take the entirety of the Crown lands now. Once we finish off with them, we need to go and help the Tullys quick fast. They are in a pretty dire situation, I think. By the looks of it, they've lost River Run and maybe a couple of territories here and there. And we need to destroy the Lannisters as well. I'm sort of role-playing this as Robert Arryn is a cool cousin. He's helped the Starks, he's helped the Tullys. And we could even get Gerald, once he comes of age, to push his father down the moon door and claim himself to be king. But let's just hope Robert Arryn's sickly traits don't sort of continue. So, we are going to have the Battle of King's Landing here today. Now, usually my golden rule, I don't usually like playing rebels. However, I am going to make an exception because we destroyed House Joffrey on the second turn. So, for example, the garrison in King's Landing is probably not worth playing. Spearmen, sort of sellswords, just default units. However, the full stack outside is actually made up of City Watts. So, men of the City Watts, deserters of the Westerlands. I don't know who to side with. I'm just currently defending the people at King's Landing. So what I'm going to do is I don't think Robert Arryn can initiate a night attack. No, he can't. So what I want to do is I'm probably going to have to fight with Royce, because that's what we'll do. Ah, okay. That's not going to bring Robert Arryn into the fold, because obviously he's not a night attacker. I wonder... Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if I can quickly chuck Robert Arryn out and then let Lionel Corbray or Lynn Corbray take it. We did give Robert Arryn as well Lady Forlorn, the ancestral sword, as a gift to the king, House Corbray did. Okay, so we're just going to have to fight this with Royce. Right, we're coming up against some halberds. That's a pretty strong army. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. So what do we have here with Royce? 4 units of archers. We've got a lot of pikemen and spearmen and cavalry. We do have some trebuchets and catapults. I don't know if we're actually going to win this one. It's going to be close, but let's fight this one on the field now, shall we? If you guys are still enjoying this Westeros Total War House Arryn campaign on the Game of Thrones submod, and you would like to see more, the best thing you guys can do is leave a like and a comment. Okay, so what's sort of the best position we can sort of take up here? Okay. There's a Sept of the Seven we could hug closely to. I don't think it's probably in our best interest to do that, though. I think it would kind of glitch out a bit. I think we should just hold here. Right, let's get on my infantry. We do have a lot of archers in this. Alright, pop you guys here. I still think it's probably a good idea to actually put my archers on this high ground here if we can. Can we? No. Alright, pop my archers here. We've got a lot of generals' bodyguards. I want to keep Royce and Harold here. But everyone else is pretty much fair game. I don't particularly care about them. I want to try and get them into the fight as quickly as possible. We'll probably flank with these guys further around. Okay, let's get straight into the battle now, shall we? Oh, fuck. Fuck me, I forgot about my catapults. Oh, foolish. I'm not used to having catapults in Westeros. So I completely forgot, but we might actually be in range, so it's alright. My archers definitely are. Let's rain fire and death upon them. Let's quickly peel around here with my units. And let's quickly turn off flaming shot. I might go with flaming shot here with my catapults though, because we're not firing at a settlement. Yeah, I've just been so used to playing Westeros Total War without artillery, I just completely forgot. So archers, fire at will. Pikemen, hold the line. Alright, is everyone off fire now? This is going to be deadly. So, what have we got here? Some Westerland Knights. We've got some men of the City Watch. They look really cool. Once loyal to Joffrey, now loyal to no one but themselves. Well, that's a low... That's a low... flaming boulder there. Quickly peel this way. Get the cavalry here as well. Archers raining fire and death upon them. We've taken out 6% before they've even gotten to me. That's really great. Hold, brave men of the Vale. Bring them down, bring them down. Right, what's this? Spearmen. Halberds. I'll pop you guys there. Obviously, they're going to be a little bit all over the place because they don't have a commander. They don't have that authority. That's a venomous shot there. Check out all these burning corpses. My skirmishers and artillery are doing superbly. City Watch halberds here. Pull back with these generals. I don't want to lose them. Pull back. Get my catapults and my trebuchets to hold. And let my pikemen just hold the line here. While the Lannisters, men of House Joffrey Baratheon charge. This is a pretty cool fight. I'm enjoying it. Right, so what's this here? Halberds. I don't want to directly go into them, but push back. Let's get my archers to group up and fire at you. Stay on the defense. If we can get a charge from behind here, we might be able to rout them. Draw your swords, men. For the King in the East. He's actually standing on his horse, that guy. This should break them there, and it has. Continue to get like my longbowmen to tear up these Westerland Knights. And now we should be able to push upon King's Landing a lot easier. Let's pull back these guys. There's a unit holding onto them quite easily. Alright, let's push further this way. Let's get my archers to fire at these new spearmen here. And let's form up and go for another charge. Let's get Royce and Harold to hold the line. But these men of the City Watch look really cool. If you guys want to download and play this mod along with me, all the download links are in the description below. Let's now send Royce and Harold over the line. Let's get my archers to get their target practice up, get their chevrons up, and accuracy. I'm actually happy that I brought so many archers in this. They did so well. Try and run down the stragglers. Let's get my infantry to push up. Because there are a couple of people holding. And I think it's time to get my archers to halt and disable fire at will. We've lost 2% to their 65. Very, very nicely done, guys. And now we can push upon King's Landing. So let me know in the comments once I push after They're holding on here. I'm going to have to fall you guys out of this. There's a couple of infantry that just decides to hold from time to time. Enemy general fallen. Jesus, that scared the absolute hell out of me. Right, let's try and run these guys down. Now, as I was saying, once I defeat Joffrey and the Lannisters, let me know where you would like me to expand. We could go to war with House Tyrell and House Renly. I'm sure once I claim myself king upon the Iron Throne, Renly won't be too happy, nor will Stannis. But I feel like Stannis, if he doesn't expand quickly enough, we're going to be able to carve him up quite quickly. Alright. Let's push and take them. We've captured 793. Let's run these guys down. Now, this campaign will end in the future at some point. It's going to be a hell of a while, though, but you might as well get your suggestions in if you want to. If I'm going to do more Westeros Total War, it will probably be a House Martell, a House Joffrey Baratheon, or House Renly. They're the only factions that I haven't done on Simpzy Total War. But it doesn't necessarily have to be Westeros Total War. It can be Third Age, doesn't even, or Stainless Steel, doesn't even have to be Medieval 2 Total War. It can be any Total War, of course. Cool stuff. Yonar Royce deployed 1,591, lost 33. Captain Sandor has fallen. We did kill Sandor Clegane pretty early on. And Joffrey, he deployed 1,351. Wow. We only lost 33. I just sort of like read it and didn't really comprehend how awesome that is. My longbowman killed 130. What an awesome battle. 114. How did our... Yeah, my no. Wow. My catapult's only got 10, and my trebuchet... Sorry, my catapult's only got 1, and my trebuchet's only got 10. Huh. I thought my artillery did a hell of a lot more damage then. We've taken this army out, and now we pretty much can push upon King's Landing hassle-free. What's the auto-resolve rate? 2-1. I'm going to wait one turn before we take King's Landing. Okay, how much money do we have? I do want to try and get some more forces down here. Because once we sack King's Landing, we're going to have a hell of a lot of money coming in. Right, diplomacy-wise, my diplomats at Seaguard. Let's move you down here. Let's do a quick save after that fight. Control S. Renly has moved up an army here. Okay, Andor Royce, Maya Stone. Now, I guess House Royce is a part of our family tree in this. Nestor Royce, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, it was Andor Royce, actually. Andor. 25 years of age. I guess House Royce is a part of our family tree. Yeah, sure. I don't mind. I'm not overly fussed. Send an embassy to House Lannister. Marriage celebrated. Yeah, the Lannisters currently sit at Riverrun. Martin Lannister is the Castellan. If I can get map information off you, that would be awesome. Just rejected. I'm going to have to use my diplomat as a bit of a spy. Tywin, Lord of Castle Rock. Got some Lannister bodyguards there. Knights. Westerland Bannerman of House Clegane. Jesus. So it looks like Renly's moved up an army here. Some Baratheon Knights. Let's get Randall to push to the bridge here. We need to get Randall Tarly up to King's Landing just to help. Right, I think it's time to do an auto-resolve. It's a 2-1 ratio. We have siege equipment now. Clear victory. Yonar Royce lost 440. Robert Arryn lost 165. Let's just hopefully cross our fingers and... yeah, pray that we didn't lose anyone. Wow, 31,000 we get for the sack of King's Landing. And now, I'll quickly just sit Robert Arryn in there. Robert Arryn sits upon the Iron Throne with his Martell wife. I might just even, actually, just chuck in some spearmen here just to rally these guys up. Let's repair and retrain. Build a diplomat as well. Now, he should get the trait on the Iron Throne, surely. Oh wow, we're not going to be able to actually take Rosby just yet. Let's move those reinforcements from the Antlers to Rosby, actually. That might be able to sweeten the odds to take it. Not quite. Okay, but like I said, we have a ridiculous amount of money now. Can we recruit units in the... No, we can't. We can't recruit units in the Crown Lands. So let's get some spearmen as much as we can, and knights. Basically put the entirety of the Vale on full production. Push these guys down so we can continue to push on the Crown Lands. Right, let's end the turn and let's get Robert Arryn his traits. Candidate for adoption, Alba. No. Goldtown Merchant. Now surely Robert Arryn should say... why doesn't it say King upon the Iron Throne now that I have King's Landing? Simon got Lord Commander of the Gold Cloaks, which is interesting. Harold didn't get it or anything. Yeah, Well, Robert Arryn has declared himself king. The Arryns hold King's Landing. So, he's king upon the Iron Throne. We need to pick up these rebel territories now in the Crown Lands. We also need to retrain and repair as best we can. It's going to be interesting to see what Renly does. Let's get Randall Tarley here as quickly as possible. I'm hoping we don't get attacked here. We could even give Heartsbane to Robert. Imagine Robert Arryn screaming into battle like Sir Arthur Dane with his dual-wielding swords, Lady Fawn in his right hand and Heartsbane in his left. That would be awesome. Right, so who's at Pink Maiden? Edmure Tully with some Onagers, Scorpions. Raventree has fallen, but Harrenhal hasn't. Okay, that's good. Okay, that infantry has been recruited. Let's push everyone to the Vale. I say the Vale, the Eyrie. The Eyrie is impregnable. Apparently. Right, let's end the turn once more. Whittle down the garrison at Rosby. And, yeah, for some reason, yeah, it doesn't say his traits. That's odd. But he is definitely king upon the Iron Throne now. Alright, let's take Rosby. Oh, wow, we're going to need reinforcements, I think. We might even need to take Robert Arryn up here just to help with the auto resolve, because I don't trust it. There we go, that's a lot more favourable. Average victory. Yeah, Jesus Christ! They lost a lot of men. Oh, no. Ander Royce. Oh, I was like a noble death. Ander Royce. I think he just got married, didn't he, as well? Oh, poor Ander. Was married to a random princess. Oh, no. Oh, well. Forever young. Right. Might be a good idea to build roads here. I don't usually like building and constructing buildings in Westeros Total War because honestly there's not really a point. Unlike in Stainless Steel and in other medieval sort of stuff, these kingdoms have already been established for what? 300 years? So everything is already built up. There's no point of building that extra communal farming or anything because all the stuff is basically there for you to recruit. So there's not really a point of wasting money. And but the campaigns don't even last that long turn-wise for that stuff to sort of come into effect. So we nearly have a full stack here. I want to send a general back. Let's send Michael Redford to the Vale because I want to have a commander. I want to have a commander at the charge of these reinforcements. I can't afford for them to turn rebel. We've got a rather large force here. Okay, a lot of micromanaging in this episode after that battle, but yeah. I don't know if that was ours that rebelled, but there's some rebels there. Alright, cool. I think it's time to end the video here and the episode. So episode 4 is next. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. We've taken King's Landing, Rosby, the Antlers, and Maidenpool. We'll push against these last rebel territories here. Once we've finished off with the former territories of House Joffrey, now turned rebel, we'll push into the Westlands. We need to deal with the Lannisters. I imagine Stannis is going to declare war upon me. We're actually at a time in peace, which is quite funny. But seedings, Joffrey is no longer a king. Stannis still has his own kingship, and so does House Stark. Renly hasn't actually claimed his kingship. That's interesting. Yeah, we might have to go with we might have to go to war with Renly and the Tyrells, simply because Robert Arryn is currently the king upon the Iron Throne, the crowned king of Westeros, and I'm sure there's going to be people who oppose it. We're currently allied with the Tullys, the Martells, and the Starks, and the Greyjoys. Funnily enough, we are too at this point. They were at war with the Tullys early on, but I don't know how long that's going to last for. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye. Let's get some really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there. A nice decapitation and pushback as more Baratheons come screaming through the gateway.